we are taught that piety and poverty are related, right? That a pious person is poor. That people who have money, they're going to be misguided. They are greedy. They're materialistic. But again, Abu Bakr was wealthy. Umar radiallahu anhu was wealthy. Uthman radiallahu anhu was wealthy. Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas was wealthy. Abdul Rahman ibn Auf was wealthy. Talha ibn Ubaidullah was wealthy. This is more than half of the 10 who were given the glad tidings of Jannah were businessmen who were wealthy. So clearly, being wealthy does not get in the way of being pious. You can be both. So why does Allah love that person who is financially free? Firstly, what does Al-Ghani even mean? Al-Ghani means that someone works hard in this world to achieve a level of financial success where other people can't bully them anymore. You see, one of the things that people hold over other people's heads is wealth. Right? Let me give you an example of Al-Ghani and not Al-Ghani in terms of a scholar. An imam who is financially free, who has his own business, has his own sources of income, he can stand on the mimbar and speak his mind. He can hold his own opinions. He can pass fatwas that he believes is true. Nobody can threaten to get him fired. Nobody can threaten to take away his source of livelihood because he is Al-Ghani. He is someone who is financially free. But the imam who is dependent on a salary from their board of directors, very often it happens that they will bully him. They will control him. They won't let him hold certain opinions. They won't let him give certain fatwas. They will control what he says on the mimbar. Why? Because in financial freedom lies the power to be truly yourself, to be able to stand up to bullies, to be able to hold your own opinions, where people can't tell you what to say and do because they have no way of controlling you. And this is why financial freedom is actually something that Allah loves. Now, if Allah tests somebody with poverty, that is a test from Allah. And part of the test is to work your way back up in life. But if Allah does not test someone with poverty, and they choose, to remain in a position of weakness, then that is a fault on them. What do I mean by choosing to be in a position of weakness? Some people, they live off zakah, and they have no intention to build wealth or to start a job or to build up a career. They're just comfortable living off other people's zakah. Some people, even worse than this, they borrow money from people with no intention to pay it back. They just live off other people's money with no intention to pay it back. Some people may live off the system. Maybe the country they're living in, the government hands out money and they just live off that and they have no intention of working their way up in life. This is a problematic mindset. And some people will link that to piety. They'll say, I'm pious, I got my tawakkul in Allah, I don't need to work. This is not piety. A truly pious person will work for the halal of this world. Because it benefits him and it benefits the ummah.